man, oh day. What a beautiful day. I am thoroughly enjoying this weather when I tell you that it is like 20 degrees in the middle of, I guess, the end of October. We're a few days away from Halloween. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It hasn't been this type of weather this far along in the year in many, many years, so I am thoroughly enjoying it. Spirit asked that I come on and I talk a little bit about timelines today. I don't know if you guys work within the realms of all creation, and I don't know if you have identified how to travel through various timelines, but I want to break it down very simply for you. The way that this world is created, it literally is nearly, it's not exactly a holographic matrix reality, but it is nearly a holographic matrix reality that is cultivated specifically through our thoughts, perceptions, beliefs, opinions, our mind, our thought forms, and then it is fueled by our emotions and by our drive, our will. This world is very, very unique because it is, of course, amen. This world is very unique because it is magnetized to your own creative expression as God incarnate. Timelines are very, very simply put as perceptions, that which you believe yourself to be. A timeline is shifted the moment you choose your highest aspect within said moment. Moments are fluid, just as spirit is fluid, just as God's love is fluid. It flows through you. Endless streams of wonder and creation and capabilities all through your holy presence. A timeline is just that. It is every single moment that is perceived by your holy awareness. So many people within the spiritual community, I find, overthink, overanalyze, and over-cultivate the idea that God just wanted us to exist. Genuinely just wanted us to observe our own holy creations, to cultivate our own free will within the will of God, aligning our heart and the mind of Christ within an infinite creative ability. Timelines are very simply put, every single moment you have the opportunity to align with your own holy perfection, with your own cultivated awareness of what is perfect for you. And no one else can shift your timelines but you. I want to encourage you to think a little bit beyond the norm this afternoon with me. I want you to come with me to the creative aspect of all natural and harmonized creation within God's holy perception. I want you to rise yourself to a state of godliness and humble sovereignty within your holy presence, that you would begin to see the importance of your every moment. You see, to God, all time, space, every timeline, every potential, every here and now moment, including the ones that have passed and are to come, they are all amalgamated into a now moment. God is the author and creator of every single perception and moment that we hold within our gaze. Open your heart and feel that just for a moment, my God. It feels so good. And as God is the author and creator of all moments and observes all space and time in a single fractal of a second, it grants us the opportunity as spirit made flesh to do the same. To observe timelines is to observe truth. It's to observe the potentials that exist beyond a physicality to align with the highest spiritual authority of your own holy presence. I know that some people, when they listen to me speak, they don't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, but my love, I speak to myself, for myself, as myself, by myself, within myself, for God in all moments, as God, as Spirit allows me. So I learn with you, I grow with you. These moments are shared here so that I can also evolve within our love together. The timelines, they overlap. They are every single moment that is available to you. A timeline is a perception, that which you believe yourself to be. If you do not believe yourself to be divine, then my love, you will not align with divinity. If you do not believe that this world holds majestic aspects of spirit that can only be perceived through faith, then you will not see the glory of God, because you can only see the physical realm, that which it's an illusion. To observe timelines is to come within your heart and say, now what? To surrender your every single moment, to choose the highest route for you and God, so that Spirit can overwhelm your holy presence and you can become one with all once again. To observe timelines, look at how beautiful this is to gift yourself the ability to play in Eden again, to open up the kingdoms of heaven within you and to begin to move flawlessly, independently, sovereignly within your own holy experience as life in love, in the Christed aspect of all that you are. Wisdom, the breath of God. Timelines are not challenging to understand. They're challenging for those who cannot perceive faith. They're challenging to understand for those who are disconnected from God. But when you integrate God, you integrate all truth within the now moment, and you become an actively fluid, spirit-filled, spirit-infused, divinely led, godly orchestrated instrument of the Almighty. Timelines are who you are. Every single here and now has been put to the play so that you could observe yourself within a physicality beyond comprehension. When people in the spiritual community talk of timelines, I often hear them saying, they're fluid. And I'll say it too, they're fluid. Really quickly, what does that mean? It means that if you surrender to your experience, if you allow yourself to become the most authentic version of all that you are, you won't even care about timelines anymore, because you'll understand that the portal of all potential capabilities has been you the whole time, and you just existing in a natural state is enough for spirit. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is be. To amalgamate timelines is to just shift perceptions, to align with the heart of God within the mind of Christ and become the infinity of all creation, bound to only harmonics within God's holy presence. The timelines are all occurring in this now moment so that we can call back our source fragments and become one with God. If God is omnipresent, if God is omnipotent, and if I am a fractal of the Almighty, then I am omnipotent and I am omnipresent, and all time and space and all angelic forces and all kingdoms of the Almighty, they hold me within their gaze as well. You have authority to step bravely into the shifting patterns of this world. To perceive only physicality is a fractal of what God has for you, and yet the human is terrified to call in their power because all we fear is what's on the other side of ourself. We've played it small for so long, but it's time to rise. It's time to become one with all creation again, and it's time to stand in your holy authority as a child of the Almighty and choose your adventure. Choose your timelines. Choose how you react or respond. Choose who you build boundaries with. Choose who you interact with. Choose you. Over and over and over again. Choose your highest aspect. Choose your highest essence. Choose to align in spirit with all that you are. And I promise you, the last thing on your mind will be timelines. You'll be so busy amalgamating God and living potently within spirit, playing whimsically within the variables of all creation, that timelines naturally merge anyway. To choose yourself is to align with the highest timeline. To choose your love, to choose God's love, to choose the best for you when the world says that you're being selfish. All timelines exist, all in one moment. And you may not believe it, but you are royalty. And one day, if you choose to pick up your portion of mercy, you will see that all of heaven stands behind you, and every single timeline has already merged into perfection for your state of presence. Release your expectation of what's to come, for expectations hold no place within the presence of the Almighty. Rather, we stand humbled and in pure surrender to the will of the Father, so that Spirit, Mother, the aspect of Mother God, can become our holy cry within our very lifeblood. My ears are both ringing. Timelines, perceptions. Make a decision, make a choice. Choose you. And all timelines merge naturally. I promise you, even in this moment, no matter what it looks like, you are on your highest path. I believe in you, and I love you. I honor you, and I cherish your time here with me. How do you merge timelines? By boldly loving yourself, bravely and authoritatively setting boundaries, even within yourself. Choosing you, no matter what. Loving you in all moments. A little timeline chat for you this afternoon. I'm sure I'll be back. I love you so much. And by the way, I wrote a book. It's quite exciting. Check it out. The link's below. I love you. We'll speak soon.